One of the fears that I think basically everybody in the world has, which is the fear of spiders. I mean, there are other things in the world that are significantly more dangerous than spiders, like lions and tigers and terrorists. But we would rather numb our children to these fears by turning them into, stuffed animals and Saddam Hussein action figures. Mommy, that bear looks like my teddy. Yeah, honey, but that bear's gonna rip your face off. I want to know the people who actually buy these Saddam Hussein action figures. Because personally, I would find a Lindsay Lohan voodoo doll far more therapeutic. Because who is the real terrorist? She's certainly the terrorist of it, alright? Yeah. It's true. Spiders are actually the number one phobia. The number one phobia. Look it up on Google. Which is kind of crazy, because no one has died from a spider bite, other than an allergy-related one, in over 100 years. Okay? This is true. Here is a couple examples of things that you are more likely to die from. A rolling bale of hay. Playing video games for 50 hours straight. Headbutting a medicine ball because you thought it was a rubber ball. Drowning in a molasses flood. Or getting murdered and having your face eaten off by someone who just consumed bath salts. It's true. Those are true things, really. So, needless to say, the fear of spiders it's an irrational one. But especially when you look at it from a rational perspective, but the problem is that when you come face to face with a spider, you lose all ability to think rationally. You revert to caveman mode, and you just grab the most disproportionately sized item you can find and just start beating the area. It's like, all while maintaining eye contact. But for me, I think you never know when you're going to come across one of these little miniature beasts. For me, the worst place is probably the shower. But because spiders have about 1 billion lives and superpowers, it's impossible to know. It's just difficult to know if one is actually dead. It's true. It really gives me anxiety to think about. You could squish a spider, dismember every limb from its body, soak it in kerosene, and then light it on fire. And it will find a way to come back and haunt you in the creepy corners of your bedroom. And then then it will bring its friends like the seven devils and hide in your heater vents. I think you could actually launch a spider into outer space, and it would find a way to colonize an alien planet, build an army from its offspring, create the technology necessary to return to Earth, and then strategically hide behind every photo in your house. What do you think? We should change this photo. Glass everywhere. Tragic. Really tragic. Yeah, spiders are creepy. There's really only one way to kill a spider. One way. First, what you have to do is take a reasonable amount of toilet paper. Squish it. Just really get it squished, you know? And then just throw it in the toilet and flush. But see, what a lot of people make the mistake of just throwing it in the wastebasket. But you can't do that.
No.
Because if you do, it will use its regeneration powers to reassemble its body parts, climb out of the wastebasket, and then hide under your toilet. And there is nothing worse than just wanting to go into the bathroom and have a nice experience on the toilet and have a spider crawl up your thigh. It will literally make you poop the toilet. So you have to flush it because everybody knows that water is a spider's kryptonite. It is. So you have to flush it. We learn this as children when we read the tale of the Itsy Bitsy Spider.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
This is not a story about a cute little spider, nor the importance of keeping your gutters free of debris. It is training on how to eliminate what will inevitably become a child's most infamous foe. This is like Spartan training. So you have to flush it. You have to. But when we're kids, we begin to learn how to discern what is clearly a subclass of the spider species. Because for some reason the daddy longleg didn't get the superpowers that the rest of the spider races got. So we're not as afraid of them, you know? And they have long, spindly legs and tiny little bodies. They're still creepy, but they're creepy in a way that a midget is creepy. You're not really afraid of them. You just want to stare at them under a microscope on a sunny day and see what happens.
You're going to hell.
But things are a lot different now than when we were kids. Kids now are just weirdos. They look weird and they talk weird and they listen to weird music. They have weird names. And it's the parents' fault. I mean, weirdo fruit doesn't fall too far from weirdo. But I can't decide. When parents name their kids, I can't decide if they're being creative or just lazy. Because it's almost like they just take, a box full of Scrabble letters and just dump it on the ground and see what comes up. Huh. Baby names. Coverguff. Huh. What do you think about this one? It doesn't have any vowels. You don't see that very often. I kind of like it. Or the really lazy ones, they just start looking around their house for objects. Let's see, baby, what could it be? Banjo. Banjo. I like banjos. You can call them Ban for short, or her, or it. Whatever it decides to be, we'll love it. What else? Satchel. Satchel. I could put it in my satchel. And it would be a satchel in a satchel. Be a fun joke to tell. Baby. Yeah, some people just choose like their favorite pastime. Like, oh, what is our favorite pastime? Quelf. You don't see a lot of names starting with Q these days, and it is our favorite pastime. Because after all, we are Christians, and we spend our weekends playing Quelf with people who are either far too young or far too old for us to hang out with. You know it's true. But I think I really like the people who don't even have a name for their baby and they're in the delivery room. They don't even have an idea. And saw that. We still need a name for your baby. We currently have down baby. Okay. Gadget. Gadget. Inspector Gadget. But I want the C to be a K. Inspector Gadget. I think the laziest parents are the ones who pick their favorite consonant and then just put Aiden after it. It's happening too often. Just Hayden, Braden, Jaden, Layden, Bladen, just stop, it's annoying. It's enough. It's a horrible thing, and I realize that there's a lot of horrible things that do happen in our world. I get that. I get that horrible things happen every day, all over the world. There are times when I just, I take a step back and I walk completely out of my slipper. And that is just really annoying. So, that's all I have for you. Thank you guys for that.